This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
I witnessed something in the group chat yesterday I'd never seen before, and at first I was appalled, and then I'm like, wait a minute, is this brilliant or is this offside? Okay, so you know when you're in a WhatsApp group chat, right?
Yeah.
So I'm in one with all my close friends, and it's a great chat. It's sometimes serious, sometimes newsy, but most of the time ridiculous, funny, and I have funny friends. So the jokes are usually flying, and everyone's ba-dum-tsh with a one-liner, and I'm in there, and sometimes a friend will make a joke before I make it. I'm like, delete, 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 another joke. And yesterday there was a topic that was going around in the group chat. Everyone's firing with their one-liners. I'm like, don't these guys have jobs to do? How's everyone so available? But they're so funny. So, you know when someone makes a funny joke, you either give it like a little like a haha emoji or laughing emoji
Right.
or a skull emoji, like
Right.
I'm dead. It's so
Yeah.
funny. So that's what was going on, but the jokes were coming in so fast. And one of my buddies had a really good one-liner. I missed it initially, and I guess a lot of the guys missed it too because the jokes were coming in so fast. And a couple minutes later, I see someone ha-ha'd a message. And I'm like, where's the ha-ha? And then I scroll up to the text a couple of minutes ago, and the guy who had made the one-liner that was missed by us ha-ha'd his own joke.
Did he mean to?
Oh, he meant to. Because
did he?
I side chat followed up. He ha-ha'd his own text because no one acknowledged it.
Wow.
And I will say, group chat acknowledgement is important. Like when
Yeah.
I make a joke, I'm waiting. I'm putting my phone down, but I'm waiting
Yeah.
for someone to ha-ha, and it's validating.
Yeah,
It
it's-
feels nice when, and you
Yeah.
get everyone, or 3, 4, 5 people in the group give it a ha-ha, a laugh, a skull emoji.
Yeah.
You're like, I killed. It's like being a stand-up comedian, doing
Yeah.
a set, everyone loved it. When you hang one out there and it gets no response, you're like, did I miss the mark? But you trust your gut, and this joke was just missed. This guy had the audacity to go back and ha-ha his own text. It's a maneuver I've never pulled. I have never witnessed this.
So did he ha-ha it because he wanted to make sure that he felt validated, or did he do it on purpose so that you guys had to go back and see who like ha-ha'd a line you guys missed?
That's what I'm saying. It's the latter. He
Okay.
did it because it's like, hey, back here, you guys missed the joke. They're coming in too fast. You guys missed a gold mine. And sure enough, it did draw a bunch of our attention, and a bunch of the guys then ha-ha'd it because they just missed it.
Well,
I
now
guess,
it's
as
even
I
funnier
did.
now because you missed it and he ha-ha'd it, and now
I-
it's even funnier.
And I go, did you just ha-ha your own text? And he's like, yeah, that's right. And he goes, and it's not the first time.
Wow.
I guess he does this in other group chats. And I was at first kind of disgusted. I'm like, you've broken the unwritten rule. You can't validate yourself. But then I'm like, is this a good move? Should I
It
do
is
this?
a good move because sometimes even like when you're having a conversation with multiple people and people miss your joke
Yeah.
and you're like kind of giggling to yourself, it's the same thing. You're like, hey, everybody missed it.
Because I've had a joke missed before that I knew was good that people missed, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. But I've never had the thought or the brazenness to go back and ha-ha my own text, but maybe this is what I should have been doing all these years.
I like it. I like that move.
You like it?
I would do it. I think,
It's
I think I'm going to
shameless.
start doing it. I like
I
it, though.
know. I had this whole transformation of like, appalling. You can't do that. That's breaking the code. And then I'm like, oh, I'm jealous I didn't do it.
I know, because you take the time to like make that joke and it gets missed. I want you to see it.
Okay.
I would do it.
This guy might be rewriting the book here on the etiquette of group text here. What do you think? Is it okay to ha-ha your own text, to emoji your own joke in a group chat? I've never witnessed this before. Maybe you have in the group chat. What are your thoughts? I'm just going to laugh at all my texts.
He wanted to make sure his amazing joke didn't get missed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
I approve.
I wouldn't have had the guts to do it, but he's kind of opened up my eyes. I've seen the light. We want to know what you think about this. Is it okay to ha-ha your own text? Let's go to Ed in Toronto.
But you know when you're speaking in conversation and someone says something and you realize it's been missed and you'll say, hello? So that, to me, that response when he did his own little, I don't know, those ha-has, it's like saying, hey, he wasn't complimenting himself. But that's my belabored opinion.
Yeah, and I think that was probably his approach too. I think the way my brain is wired, I wouldn't have the guts to maybe do that, but now I'm seriously considering it because you make a good joke. You should pat your own back.
Mm-hmm.
Get everyone to circle back to it.
And even in general conversation, when people have missed something that, okay, I'm assuming they've missed it or maybe didn't respond, but even if you didn't like it, then mention something to me. That will help my learning too.
Ed, thank you so much for the call. We appreciate you.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, so it says take a victory lap. Yes, haha, your own text. Let's get some more opinions here. Is it okay to haha your own text? Sue and Carlisle.
Okay, I've never heard of that before, but I'm thinking about it and I like it, and I'm going one step further.
Okay.
So I was in a group chat, there's 3 of us, and I sent this big explanation about getting together for the cottage and who's going to drive with who, and nobody responded. So I'm going to respond today with a thumbs up.
Yeah, I like that. So you sent out the message for the cottage, and it just nothing? Just crickets?
Crickets.
That's weird.
I would take it one step further and reply to yourself. Hit the reply to yourself.
Be like, hey,
and be like, great idea.
Great idea, Sue from Carlisle. I think we should do this. Sue, can you please do that and then call us back tomorrow and tell us what happened?
Okay, I would totally do that.
Thank you, Sue. We're giving people assignments now.
Yeah, I love that.
This is great.
I can't wait to hear what happens when she does that.
I hope she calls us tomorrow. I want the update. We got time for one more here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay to haha your own text? Simran in Mississauga.
I think it's totally fine. I do it all the time.
Wait a minute. You're also someone who ha-has your own text?
Yeah, because if I'm sending a message, I'm laughing while I'm doing it. Why not? It's hilarious. So I'm going to be like, yes, that's funny. Read it, people.
So this is now going other places in my head. Is it now okay then to also like your own posts on Instagram? To comment on your own posts on Facebook?
No, I think that's a bit too much.
Isn't it essentially the same thing? Like if you have a good post and you validate it and a funny text and you validate it, is that not like, isn't that cousins kind of?
No, ew. But like if I'm writing a message, I'm laughing. You know how like you're talking, you're laughing while you're typing it? Great. But if you're posting something, obviously you like it because you're posting it. So what are you going to start liking all your pictures?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's my takeaway here.
You're just going to start liking everything?
Yeah, my texts are quality and my posts are quality, so why not like all of it? I mean,
Then you can be that person.
I don't think we can put this genie back in the bottle, I think.
If you start doing that, you're going to have 1 like, and it's only going to be yours.
Thank you, Seth.
Man on an island. Okay, Simran, it's nice to meet someone else who actually does this. I think I might start. Thanks for the call.
No worries, guys. Bye.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast
the Daily Double.
with Pooja and Gurdeep.
Okay, Pooja is off, still not feeling well, so it's the Daily Single today, and I want to talk about the Toronto Blue Jays, because we have to here. This is just a great story. Winning is an amazing thing. The Jays, they just keep on winning. The vibes appear to be immaculate around the team right now. I mean, they all look light. They look happy. They're supporting each other. They're bigging each other up. Baseball, like, if you think about it, baseball is a really unique sport, right? Because there's no other sport like it. You play every single day, 162 games. So if your season is not going well, like last year for the Jays, you already know by this point you're not making the playoffs, and there's still 2.5 months of baseball to go. So if it's not going well, it can be very hard and monotonous for the players to get up, to come to the ballpark, to go through the motions of playing the games, even though you know you have no chance of making the playoffs. And I get it. They're making tons of money. I know we all have jobs to do, but it's not fun when you're losing. Conversely, when you're winning and everything's going your way like it is for the Jays right now, it's the opposite. You are fired up to come to the park. You want to do well. You want your teammates to do well. And you'll pretty much do anything to keep those winning vibes going. And the latter, is the current vibe around the Jays. They're in first place in the division, tied for first in the American League, and they have got some serious mojo cooking right now. Bo Bichette, the shortstop for the Jays, he recently remarked that this is the best he's ever seen the Toronto crowd. The most supportive you've ever seen them. He was drafted in 2016. That's 9 years. He mentioned that the atmosphere right now reminds him of, remember when the Jays were going deep with Jose Bautista and Josh Donaldson, 2015, 2016? Bichette was just 17 years old watching that on TV. You'd see the camera shaking. You'd see the crowd. He would get chills. And he said that's what this reminds him of now, is he's never seen this as a player, and it is contagious. Look, there's still a lot of baseball to be played before we clinch a playoff spot. But let's hope we have a little more of that magic, that 2016 magic.
I was going
in
to say,
us.
and that must feel so cool for him to have watched it and now be living it.
Yeah.
And he's in it.
I know feelings are not quantifiable, but it feels special this year. Like, it feels like they might have something special up their sleeve come the fall.
Let's hope so.
Let's do it, Jess.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
I don't have children. So I'm asking you this question. Do your kids mock you? You know, like when you're disciplining them or you're telling them something, and like, oh yeah, I maybe this is me just repressing it out of memory or putting on rose-colored glasses. I don't think I ever mocked my parents as a kid.
I know I didn't mock my parents when I was a kid because I wouldn't be here today. So I know that
It was
never
a
happened.
different time. I just don't think, like, out of respect, I don't think I ever did. And maybe my mom's listening right now going like, oh, yeah? Really? Let me tell you a couple stories. But I don't know if things have changed or if it's just the social media generation or the talkback generation. But, like, I mean, look, you've got a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old, right? Mm-hmm. So are your kids, and I've met both your kids, they're lovely when they
Aren't
come in.
they?
Well, when they come in here, they're very well behaved.
They're so adorbs. Yeah. No, in real life, they're not.
When they're at work, yeah.
Constant mocking. Like your story of Starbucks of the girls mocking you in the lineup.
Yeah.
That is my daughter. She mocks me 24/7. Like, and my son started getting in on it too.
And sorry, just to remind people who might have missed the story, there was a time I was waiting in line at Starbucks and there were a gaggle of girls that were kind of in line, but not really. They were just looking at the tumblers, and I waited for a while behind them, and then I realized like the cashier was looking at me. So I just edged by them, and as I was going by, I said, do you mind if I just squeeze by you? And as I was ordering, I heard one of the girls go, do you mind if I just squeeze by you? And I got so rattled, and I pretended I didn't hear, and I said nothing.
I
So
was
I'm like,
worried it was my daughter at Starbucks because you sounded exactly like her. They do this all the time, and I think it is like a generation thing. It is a TikTok thing, but there's no like embarrassment of them doing it. For me, there is if she does it in public. But the other day, my son got in on it too because I've said to them before, like if we're talking about something, I'm like, oh, knock on wood, like so it doesn't happen. And they both looked at me in awe, like I was speaking a different language. And they're like, what did you just do there? I'm like, what? I had no clue what I did. And they're both like, knock on wood. Knock on wood. Just knock on wood. Knock on wood. I'm like, what? And it happens all the time.
so
and
that
I'm like,
saying has not passed on to the next
it
generation.
is not passed on. And I'm constantly mocked. And they do it everywhere.
Did you
They're
just
so embarrassing.
mock them back because
I do now.
Their generation says on accident and on God instead of by accident and swear to God?
Bug them all the time about that. I'm like, it's by accident. It happened by accident, and you swear to God, not on God.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like,
And that probably falls on deaf ears.
And then I just get the
thing is,
stare.
You can't win these mocking battles with kids. You can't because they will never relent. And at some point as adults, we get bored and we move on. So you just give in.
I've told them too. I'm like, aren't you tired? Like, are you exhausted from always mocking people?
No, that's us who's exhausted. Because as kids, you had endless energy. This is life. This is life with kids, I suppose. What is the most embarrassing thing your kid has mocked you about?
Oh, and there's going to be tons of people calling in because again, if we ever did it behind closed doors, like that's maybe when we would have done it, me and my sister and my brother behind closed doors, and not in front of my parents.
Right.
But kids now do it everywhere.
It's like how employees can like make fun of the boss together, but you don't do it to the boss.
Right.
You do it amongst yourselves.
No, they do it everywhere.
Okay. What is it? Does that mean when these kids get to working age, they're going to be mocking their boss to their boss?
It's funny. I had made that comment to my daughter. I said, have fun speaking that way when you get a job.
Have fun staying gainfully employed.
Yeah.
What is the most embarrassing thing your kid has mocked you about? Give us a shout. It'll be therapeutic. You can share it. Text coming in here. I love this text from Mary from Belleville. She says, good morning, Steph and Gurdeep. Thank goodness our children grew up without social media. The first time I said shenanigans, the three of them cracked up and started laughing. Yeah, take care.
I'm going to try that one.
Shenanigans?
Like, enough tomfoolery and shenanigans, kids.
Good luck with it. Can you do that and record it?
I am going to do it.
Let's take a call here. Abby in Toronto, what's the most embarrassing thing your kid mocked you about?
So we're Nigerian and we say water instead of water.
Oh, okay.
So my 5-year-old daughter picked it up and she goes, what is water?
That's adorable.
Yeah, but it's one of those things.
Now, she's 5, so I wonder, she's probably not even mocking you. She's just curious.
Yeah, but I was also going to say, she's only 5. It's going to get worse.
No, she was actually mocking because she said it and started laughing.
And how old is your daughter now?
She's 5. She'll be 6
she's
in
still
December.
5. Okay, well, you're going to have to call us back in about 8 years when she's 13, because we want to hear what she's mocking you about then.
Oh, it's going to be worse, I'm sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Abby, thanks for sharing that. That's cute.
Okie dokie, bye-bye.
More text coming in at 981-981. What's the most embarrassing thing your kid mocked you about? Samuel texting in goes, hi, my 5-year-old makes fun of my belly. He says I look like Peppa Pig's daddy.
Oh, kids. If you always want an honest opinion, go ask your kid.
What does Peppa Pig's daddy look like?
He's a pig.
Okay.
He's got a big belly. He's like a hog. He's a big guy.
Pot belly? Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right, understood. Sandy from Richmond Hill texting in saying, I was trying to do a TikTok dance and my son deadpanned, This is why you don't have followers.
Wow.
Is that mocking or just eviscerating? Oh my gosh. Let's take another call here. Simran in Mississauga. What's the most embarrassing thing your kid mocked you about?
I have 3 sisters.
Okay.
There's a huge age gap between us because I'm adopted. So I'm 40. They're 23, 21, and 16.
Okay. All right. Okay. So did
So
they
they're
mock
like
you?
my children.
Okay.
They always mock me. They call me old. They make fun of how I dress, how I type. I do a lot of KK. They're like, why are you being so aggressive? I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Is KK aggressive? I do that too. I didn't know that was aggressive.
Yeah, they're like, what do you mean KK? That's so aggressive.
Wow, KK, I started seeing like from like the teenagers like in my household. That's when I first started seeing
I thought
it.
it softens the K because
Yeah.
K is kind of hard.
Yeah.
I thought so too, but no, they yell at me on text. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, chill, children.
Wow, just put the OK emoji, like the hand sign.
Yeah, we're just going back to hieroglyphics. No more words as a society. Simran, thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Take care, guys. Bye.
What's the most embarrassing thing your kid mocked you about? We'll finish up on a couple of texts here. Tina from Vaughan says, I tried singing along to Olivia Rodrigo in the car, and my daughter said, you're ruining girlhood.
Wow.
These are wild. Amanda in Oakville, this is the last one. The most embarrassing thing your kid mocked you about. Amanda from Oakville says, I told my daughter I used to be cool. She looked me up and down and goes, used to be.
Oh, see, these are like kids are just mean. It's not mocking. That's just mean.
Not nice. Everybody stop it.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to find out what's bugging Steph.
Ooh, what is bugging Steph today? I feel like it's been a while since we fired one of these up. What happened,
Every
Steph?
time we hear this, I'm like, what isn't bugging me?
This could be a daily segment.
Okay, so the other day, we have our pool up. We talked about the pool last year. I have a blow-up pool. It's like 18 feet.
Giant inflatable
yeah.
pool. How do you get in? Is a ladder?
There's a ladder.
Okay. I'm just picturing you scaling the walls.
No, but that's kind of the point of the story. So what happened is the other day, my daughter was looking outside her bedroom window, which faces the backyard, and she starts yelling, there's a cat in the pool. And right
In the pool?
right away, I'm like, cats don't swim. This is a huge problem. So I go look out the window, and the cat's not in the pool. The cat is at the top of the ladder, and it's playing with the water.
He climbed the ladder?
Yeah. And he's playing with water. Like, he's just flicking the water. Like, he's bored. And I'm like, this is not a good scenario.
He's dipping his paws in.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? Because I don't want him to jump in the pool. So my daughter's like, I'm going to go outside and play with him. I'm like, no, we don't want the cat to think that this is okay.
Did you know whose cat it was?
No, it's just a black cat. And so I went outside and I like start clapping my hands and it scared it.
The
and
cat's
it ran
like,
away.
thank you very much. He takes a bow, little curtsy.
Right? And I'm like, so it takes off. And I'm like, okay, phew, like there should not be cats around water. So later
I didn't
on.
know they couldn't swim, by the way.
I'm pretty sure they don't swim.
Okay.
Yeah. So then later on in the day, it was probably about 5 or 6 at night. I look outside again and I'm like at the kitchen sink and I see, so I took the ladder out. Like, don't miss that point. I took the ladder out. So this way the cat can't climb the ladder. And I look outside at 6 o'clock that night and the cat is on the pool. Like,
So he just jumped up?
He just jumped. So it's 5 feet, the pool.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
And
yeah,
so
okay.
it's prancing around like the blow up rim of the pool. And I'm like, oh my God.
Prancing?
This is not a good situation.
Why does this feel like a Tom and Jerry episode?
So I opened the window again and I did my clap, scared the cat, and he jumped off and he took off. And I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? So the next morning, it was probably about 7:30 in the morning, the neighbor, because it was on the weekend, the neighbor comes over and he's ringing the doorbell. And we're like, go downstairs. We're like, why is he at the door? He's like, your pool's deflated. I'm like, what? So the rim's deflated. Half the water's out of the pool. I'm like, oh no, what happened? So in my head instantly, I'm like, it had to have been the cat. Like there's nothing else that would have popped this pool unless there's a massive leak.
The cat popped your pool.
Yeah. So we had to go around. You have to get a piece of like saran wrap, go around the rims.
Saran wrap?
Yeah, and then when it bubbles up, that's how you know where the hole is. Exactly where I saw the cat.
How much saran wrap are you using on a pool?
No, just a little piece.
Okay.
And you drag it around the rim to see where the hole is, and then it bubbles up.
Wow.
And right where I saw the cat at 6 o'clock that night, it must have, when it jumped off, there was 2 little like claw marks in there, and it popped the pool.
Okay.
I'm like, no, of all the things things I would have thought pop my pool. I did not think a cat was going to pop my pool.
Our brand new intrepid producer, Chris Fisher, has done some Googling. And Steph, I hate to tell you, you maybe should have left the cat alone and it wouldn't have popped your pool because cats can swim.
What?
And he probably just wanted a dip. And if you hadn't startled him, he wouldn't have popped your
Yeah,
pool.
but
He'd just be doing,
and stuff,
he'd
and
just
it's
be
not
doing the
good.
backstroke in the deep end.
Yeah, I know, but it still would have popped my pool. And I don't want a cat in my pool. And now I need to just figure out how to get this cat out of my yard.
So now your pool's just all duct tape.
No, now it's fine. It's good again for now. Fingers crossed.
Okay,
But
so next time he comes back, just let him do his thing, man. He's trying to get some laps in.
should I put some floaties over him? Some goggles?
He's good. He can swim.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
It's concert season, and I went to Budweiser stage on a school night.
What?
I've never done this before. A concert on a school night, but I really wanted to see who was playing yesterday. It was Jimmy Eat World and Offspring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good show, full crowd, great summer night. Just one of those peak summer moments. I went mostly for Jimmy Eat World, but I also like Offspring. And this worked well for me because Jimmy Eat World was sort of the second band that played, and then Offspring was the headliner. So I'm thinking, great, I'll watch all of Jimmy's set. I'll watch half of Offspring.
Right.
And then I'll leave because we got to be up at 3 for this show. And the concerts at Budweiser go till 11. Then it's half an hour to get home.
Concerts are tough for us.
Aggressive, right? So this was my plan all along. And maybe this is where I erred. I went with a friend of mine from high school who I had not seen in a while, but I knew that he liked these same bands as I did because we vibed over Jimmy Eat World and Offspring 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was cool. We caught up a little bit before the show, had a good time. And then about halfway through Offspring, so 9:45, 10 o'clock, I'm like, all right, man, so good to see you. Pat him on the back. I'm like, I'm going to roll. And he goes, what?
Oh,
He thought I was joking. He's like, yeah. He's like, who leaves during the headliner? Ha ha. And I'm like, no. He knows what I do for a living. I'm like, I got to go. I got to be up in 4 hours. And I got to tell you, he was appalled. He looked like he had seen a ghost.
I think I would be appalled too. I would if I'm going to make the effort to go to a concert on a weeknight. I'm staying.
But you understand these hours,
I
know.
I know, but if I love a concert and I love the artist, I would stay till the end, and then I would just be exhausted this morning.
But I was mostly there to see Jimmy Eat World.
But did you go with him? You went with
him?
We
went together. Yeah, we planned this. We went together. We met up before. We had plenty. We had a good 45 minutes before the show to catch up. We hadn't seen each other in a while. Now, look, I thought this was okay because, as you know, I'm now solo concert guy. I went to my first solo concert a few weeks ago. So I thought this was okay, but he made it clear to me on text. He's like, I'm not solo concert guy.
Yeah, but you
I'm buddy
weren't
concert
solo concert guy. You went with someone else.
No, but I'm saying I have gone to concert solo. I went
know,
a few weeks ago and it was fine.
Time.
Right, but what I'm saying is the reason I thought it was okay to leave is because I've been at a show solo and it's a good vibe.
He's not you.
This is what I'm saying. This is what he's telling me.
Yeah.
He's buddy concert
He's
guy.
right.
He's right?
Yes.
We wake up at 3 in the morning.
I know, but you went to the concert. Just stick it out. It's one night.
Pooja's also not here. So do you want me on 2 hours sleep?
But I'm here. It's fine. I have to push the buttons. You just got to talk.
I don't know. Was I wrong to leave the
Yes.
show early? You say yes. Chris, help me out here. Chris Fisher, what do you think?
I think you're used to doing things by yourself. It sounds like you're, getting out there, going out for dinners by yourself, but not everybody necessarily is that comfortable, especially at a concert.
And he's married too, so he usually does stuff with his wife. I don't think he does. He's not solo travel guy, solo dinner guy. He's not that guy.
Exactly. And you are. So your mindsets are a little different to begin with. But I think at this point, your friends know your schedule. They know what you do. I don't think it should come as a big surprise if you had to leave. It should just, oh yeah, Gurdeep's got to get up early. So yes, you should have given him a heads up. So in that case, I'm going to give you a foul for doing that. Mm-hmm. But I think if you give him a heads up and you left, totally fine.
Okay.
I just don't think you did your due diligence.
Right. Okay. So I wasn't wrong to leave early. I probably just should have given him a little heads up. That seems fair.
Yeah.
And I think we're probably going to have a little chat about this after because he seemed none too pleased.
And can I just ask a little bit? Can you just give me a little Jimmy Eat World, the middle? Can you just do a little acapella?
No, he didn't hear it. He left.
No, I heard Jimmy Eat World. Okay. Well, you know what? Steph is saying I was wrong. Chris is saying he understands where I'm coming from. Why don't you tell us?
5 calls?
Decide it all. Sadly, feel like I know which way this is going to go based on some of the texts flying in.
Maybe it's your guilt.
Lots of texts coming in saying, Gurdeep, you're wrong. You're wrong, man. So I left. I went to go see Jimmy Eat World and the Offspring at Budweiser stage last night. I saw all of Jimmy. Offspring played from like 9 to 10:45. I left at around 9:45, 10 o'clock. So I left with about 45 minutes left in the set. I was with a buddy. I didn't give him the heads up, which is probably where I aired. He was appalled that I left him at a concert solo. Solo concerts are fun.
I'm appalled. I wasn't even there.
Was I wrong to leave the concert early? I had to be up at 3 in the morning. That's the reason. You tell me, was I wrong to leave the concert early? Diana in Cookstown.
First of all, I have to say I like you so much, and I don't want to say you're wrong, but you were wrong. My dear friend, because you know what? You hadn't seen him in a while. You know he's so uncomfortable, but I'm a people pleaser. But, we have a bakery business, so my family wakes up at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., and so it's what's 2 hours less sleep one night for a friend?
I agree.
Right. Okay, well, listen, I appreciate the disclaimer that you like me a lot, but your vote has been counted that I was wrong. Thank you so much, Diana.
You take care.
You too.
Still like you so much.
Love ya. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Javon from Mississauga, what do you think? Was I in the wrong to leave the show early?
No, you're good, man.
Nice.
You have stuff to do. You're good.
Thank you. Javon understands.
Wow, that's
Javon is a mature, responsible human. He understands.
I love how there's no explanation. She's like, yep, you're good.
Yeah,
That's it.
Javon knows. See, I should have gone to the concert with Javon. Thanks, Javon. Your vote's been counted. Take care. Daryl from Toronto, what do you think? Was I wrong to leave the concert early?
You never leave your wingman, buddy.
Wingman?
For you, buddy. It's all covered. Never leave your wingman. Rule number 1, you failed, my man.
All right, Daryl.
Failed, buddy. All right, buddy.
Your vote's been counted. Take care.
Take care.
Tracy from just outside of Aurelia, what do you think? Was I wrong to leave the show early?
Do you know what? I don't think you were wrong, but I do think you should have given him notice beforehand.
And that I admit. I honestly didn't think of it. It's not like I purposely left it out. I just didn't think it was a big deal until I saw his reaction. Then I thought, oh yeah, I should have told him early.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Unfortunately, we get ourselves into those positions sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but I would just say I'm sorry, and you know what? He knows who you are and your friend.
Tracy, your vote's been counted. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Brian from Oshawa, I don't want to put pressure on you, but right now we are deadlocked at 2-2, so you are going to decide this whole thing for us. You tell me, Brian, was I wrong to leave the concert early?
There's a variable there. If you invited your friend, you wronged him.
I don't remember the genesis. We both love this band. I don't remember who asked who to go.
I'd still say you were wrong to leave early.
Yeah. All right, you're telling me I was wrong to leave. You know, the annoying part is he's probably still sleeping. He's got a full 8 hours sleep, and then him and I are going to have it out and get to and settle this when he wakes up. But he's still sleeping.
I know, but you left the guy alone. Poor guy.
Yeah. Poor guy getting 8 hours sleep and seeing a full set of Offspring. Well, Brian, you have settled it. Apparently,
you guys are great.
Thanks so much. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So somehow I miss half a concert, get 4 hours sleep to wake up for work, and I'm the bad guy?
Yes.
Apparently 3-2. Listen, I thought this might be a 5-0 landslide. I'm glad that I lost respectably.
Next time
3-2 that I'm wrong.
just see if he's okay with being at a concert by himself.
Well, yes, as you heard me say 18 times in there, I forgot to ask him that part. It wasn't malicious.
Don't forget next time.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
There are new emojis coming. Look, why do we get excited for this? I'm like genuinely excited. I'm like, there's new emojis.
I get excited because I think the ones that are missing are going to actually be added, and they're not.
No, it's usually not the ones you think need to be added, and it's ones that you're like, really?
We need an espresso cup. Not
Yes.
that generic coffee cup. I don't even know what kind of coffee that is.
Some people say that one already looks like an espresso cup, but then
Maybe.
we need a coffee cup.
And then we need it like a big mug, and then we need like a to-go cup for the coffee.
I think there is a to-go cup. Is
No.
there not? There isn't.
No.
Oh, that seems like a missed opportunity.
No, but there's bubble tea.
There's bubble tea. Yeah. Tell me how you really feel. Okay, so there are new emojis coming. There's 9 here that we're going to highlight. Some of these I'm surprised they didn't already exist, to be honest. A treasure chest.
Oh.
Did we not already have that?
I don't know. Are we pirates? Do we have a treasure chest? Like, who's going to find a treasure chest?
A trombone.
Again, like how many people are going to use a trombone?
One time at band camp. There's an orca, which again, I'm kind of surprised we didn't already have.
Didn't we have a whale?
We have a whale. Whales and orcas are different.
Oh, well, okay.
One's free
So
willy.
is an espresso cup and a coffee cup.
I'm with you. This one's pretty good. I think this one's maybe the most useful one. There's a distorted face. And again, you're going to have to Google these. It's going to be hard to describe, but it's sort of like, almost looks like a face that's in one of the funny mirrors at one of those House of Mirrors.
Okay, like a filter.
Yeah, like the eyes are sort of blown up
Right.
and really wide. The face looks shocked. The eyebrows are coming like off the head.
So it's like super shocked.
It kind of looks like super shocked.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I can think of contexts in which I'd be using this. Like if someone dropped some crazy news on me.
Instead of doing the mind blowing, you do a super shock?
Yes,
Yeah.
super
Okay.
shocked.
Okay.
What's more shock? Like mind blown, I feel like is more shocking than distorted
Yes,
face. So
I
now
think
you've
so.
got now you've got like layers.
range.
Yeah, this is the one that I think is maybe the most interesting new ad. It's called Hairy Creature. I don't know if they just didn't have the IP for Bigfoot, but it's basically Bigfoot.
Oh, it's like a Sasquatch.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, in what context would one use this?
I don't know. When you see one in the forest. Guess what I saw today?
I just
super
spotted
shock.
yeah.
Hairy creature.
Or like if you come across a really hairy dude.
Maybe.
Or dudette.
Dudette?
Yeah. There's also a landslide.
Why?
There's like a landslide. So I'm like,
If you're going to watch Stevie Nicks?
Yeah, perhaps. Or like your team crushed someone like 12-0, like we beat them in a.
Okay.
Or you're in the wilderness and it's like landslide plus Bigfoot emoji.
Right. Yeah.
And
Super
then,
shock.
And then SOS. yeah. Send help. In a landslide, spotted Bigfoot.
Wow. Okay.
There's an apple core. So like an Eden apple.
Okay.
An apple. Look, is that like you shook me to my core or like you've.
These are not necessary ones.
Yeah, some of these
That's
I'm
weird.
struggling to think about how I use. There's a fight cloud, which is not
Okay,
bad.
that's cool.
Yeah, you know
I
what I'm
would
talking
use
about,
that
right? A
one.
cloud
That
with
one's
all
good.
the-
Yeah, that's good. Like a cartoon puff.
Yes,
like
exactly.
someone's getting into a squabble.
That I could see maybe in like, you know, you guys ever been in a group chat and like group chat arguments
Yes.
are real, right? It gets very
Yeah.
vitriolic also because it's not face to face. Oftentimes people say things on a group chat they probably wouldn't say face to face.
That would be a good one.
That's a good one for a group. Like you just, when you see things are starting to go off, you just drop the fight cloud and
Yes.
then say nothing.
Yeah. Well, because you don't
Okay.
talk about Fight Club.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah, exactly. There's also a ballet dancer as well. So
Oh, that's good because they only had those two girls in the leotard before for like dance, really, and then the salsa girl. So I like the ballet girl.
yeah, these feel like first world problems. Well, we don't have. Also, I just found out we don't have a swimming pool emoji.
No, we don't. There's only the guy swimming.
There's a guy swimming and there's a wave. There's no pool.
I know. I can't
Like,
tell anyone the cat popped my pool. The cat popped my
Thank
swimmer.
you.
It's like, what?
Or if Pooja, if in a fictitious world, if Pooja were actually to invite me over one day, be like,
Be
come
like,
over for
pool?
a swim. We can't do that.
No.
If you've got a thought, drop us a thought at 981-981 on the new iOS 26 emojis coming to a phone near you.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
All right, so we obviously roll in at a very ungodly time to do a morning show, and we're happy to do it. And part of the routine before I get in here, after I shower, have a little something to munch on, I take the pooch out, I feed her, I take coffee out for a quick pee. It's not like a full-on walk. We just kind of go outside, we do a quick lap, we come back upstairs, I come to the show. So this morning, and I live downtown, I was out with Coffee the Pooch, and the roads are usually fairly empty at this hour, but a motorcycle, like an obnoxiously loud motorcycle, the kind that you feel like the bass in your chest.
Like it's too loud for its own good?
It's like, how is it legal? It's so loud. Just ripping by. I can't even mimic the sound, but it just came ripping by. Like Coffee jumped, I jumped, and then it was at a red light, and it just was like stalling and revving, and it was just like,
Yeah.
and just it's
It's
like
a good imitation.
It just is it.
It is.
It just irked me so much, and God, I hate. I'm just gonna say it, and I'm probably gonna offend some people. I hate motorcycles.
And I feel you because I used to live, my backyard used to be with like 401 and Keel. So there was like that ramp, and they
yeah.
used to fly from like Wilson Heights. They'd come flying down. You could hear them all the time in the middle of the night. They were like racing.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah, it was. So I feel you.
Noise pollution is a real thing. I don't even know, how are motorcycles even legal? Like they're so loud, and then you get into the whole safety thing of like, you got to wear seatbelts in a car. There's no seatbelts on a motorcycle. You're just out there and exposed.
Yeah.
If you get T-boned on a motorcycle, it's like your leg.
You have to be
You're
a
flying off?
super safe driver as a motorcyclist.
But even if you're
sometimes
safe-
it's the other cars around you. Yeah.
I just don't get how, like, I mean, it's like, if I'm having a conversation with someone on the phone or I'm walking down the street with someone and a motorcycle comes by, it's the same as an ambulance coming by. You have to stop your... Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have to stop talking, often plug your ears, wait,
Yeah.
Like I'm talking to my mom, I'll be like, oh, hold on, Mom. Let me wait for 15 seconds while this guy is just... I just don't understand how it's a thing. And it just, that sound, the sound...
loudest mosquito on the planet. That's what it's like,
It's the most annoying sound in the world to me is... and I know the former mayor, John Tory, we used to chat in my former job, and he felt the same way about motorcycles. Like, they're just so obnoxious.
They are. I feel you because I couldn't sleep because they'd wake me up in the middle of the night. But the other thing that really bugs me is honking.
The sound of honking.
Excessive honking. I don't care if it's like one little honk, but when people just go overboard and then everybody else behind them starts and it's like a honking disaster, it's not necessary.
And I know you spent a lot of your youth in BC, but like growing up here in Ontario, we were not a honking culture in the 80s and 90s. Like I don't remember a lot of honking. And maybe that's because I grew up in the burbs. But now living downtown for the last 15 years, like honking has become very common and accepted.
Yeah. And then again, once someone honks, everyone else thinks that they can get in on it too.
It used to be that when someone honked, you'd turn your head and go, oh my gosh, someone honked.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
And now it's just become part of the the background. Like I visit New Delhi and I visit cities in Europe where honking is a part of the culture.
Yeah.
I think it's becoming
part of our culture.
Part of our culture.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
No.
Chris Fisher, I was going to say brand new. You've been here a couple weeks
still
now.
2 weeks. Yeah,
it's a couple
He
weeks.
still smells brand new.
He's still got the new car smell. Is there a sound that drives you nuts?
Yes. This was so easy to come up with. And I feel like all my commuting friends, so people on the GO train listening on Seeger right now, on the subway, which you can listen, look around. There's someone right now on their phone, on speakerphone, while you were trying to have a nice peaceful commute in. Someone is having a full-on conversation on speaker.
It's my daughter.
Put on AirPods.
It's such a simple fix. But now you go to the grocery store, people are walking around on speakerphone. And it just irks me and I can't explain it, but that has to be the biggest offside for me.
So I think if you combine all three of ours, it would be a motorcyclist at a red light, revving his engine, honking his horn, and talking to someone on speakerphone.
Yep.
That's the ultimate nightmare scenario. What are the sounds that drive you nuts? Maya and Brampton texting in at 981-981 saying, the sound of someone biting a fork while eating.
That
tooth on
hurts
fork.
my teeth when I even think of that.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that at all.
Jason and Markham texting in saying, slurping soup. You're not siphoning gas.
I guess so there's different slurping though. If you're, that's annoying.
Yeah.
But if you're actually slurping because it's really hot, but you're just taking little slurps, that's okay. But when you're doing it on every spoonful,
that's too much.
That's annoying.
Like your first sip of tea because it's hot, there's going to be some slurping. We get it. Yeah, there's context. It's a good point. Let's take some calls here. Susan in Toronto, what's the sound that drives you nuts?
Car alarms.
Car alarms. Does that happen a lot in your neighborhood?
Where I used to live, it does sometimes in my place. It's like when they go off and then it's go on forever.
Yeah, and I think we've become so desensitized to them, right? Because they're usually false alarms. So it's like you don't even really react when you hear a car alarm. You're just like, oh, there's another false alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an annoying one.
I think they're way too loud.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, there's Steph's favorite sound. It's a horn. Hey. Oh, boy. Susan, thank you so much. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Another text coming in at 981-981. The sounds that drive you nuts. Tanya in Etobicoke has this. When someone plays videos out loud in public with no headphones, I don't need to hear a toddler unbox a toy at full volume. So that's a bit like producer Chris Fisher, who doesn't like people talking on speakerphone.
Yep.
Sean in Toronto texting in. Oh, this is a good one. The TikTok robot voice.
Oh,
you know the generic
over
TikTok
top of
voice?
all the videos?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Sean
so
says,
annoying.
If I hear my boyfriend did what?
Oh, I know. I
One
can't
more
stand
time,
it.
I'm walking into the sea.
It's so annoying. They have a male voice too now that
do
does
they?
it, and they're both so annoying.
I don't TikTok. I Instagram. So yeah.
I don't TikTok either, but I hear it on my kids' phones when they're
okay.
listening to
Fair.
it, and it's so annoying.
Fair. Let's do another call here. Veronica in Toronto. What's the sound that drives you nuts?
Oh, I hate people walking they're dragging their shoes.
Oh,
Don't you hate that?
walking while dragging their shoes is like, pick up your feet.
My kids will do that sometimes, yeah. And I'm like, what are you doing? Pick up your feet.
I said, lift your feet. Why do you walk like that?
I don't want to generalize, but is this not a young person thing? Because I've seen this too with...
I've seen older people do that.
Oh, is that right?
I remember when I was younger too, it would bug me. Some of my friends did it when we were kids.
Yeah,
and I was
I
like,
feel
pick
like-
up your feet.
Yeah,
Why
I
are you
feel
being lazy?
Right, exactly.
I feel like I saw people when I was in high school doing this
Yeah.
because it's like, you want to, it's like part of your
Yeah, you're
whole
too cool.
aura. You're too cool to pick up your feet, so I'm just going to drag them with my baggy jeans.
Exact. I hate the sound of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Veronica, that's a good one. Thank you for the call.
You're welcome. Have a good day, guys.
Bye-bye. You too.
Bye.
Finish up on one more text here. Liam in Mississauga says the squeaky shoe sound on gym floors. It's like 12 people trying to start a choir of dolphins.
I actually love that.
I don't mind that.
I loved it when we had basketball and everything.
Yes.
I'm like, I want my shoes to squeak.
I'm with you on that one. Sorry, Liam.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
the Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
And by solo, I mean producer Steph, Chris, and myself. Okay, have you heard about that? Are you someone who takes your dog on vacation? I do a dog cottage with friends every year. So they take their dog Nugget, and I bring coffee, and we do it for the dogs. We find a dog-friendly cottage. We cook them steaks. We make sure that like the Airbnb has, a big field to run around, or it's by water,
Can
stuff
I be
like that.
your dog when you go to the cottage?
Yeah, 100%. Come, bring Coda. Have you ever taken Coda on a vacation?
No.
No? Okay.
He's too much right now still.
I've
Maybe when he gets
met
a little
Coda,
older.
and he's just the right amount. This is amazing, and I would seriously consider this. I got to look at what the price is, but the world's first ever luxury cruise for dogs. A dog cruise is launching this November. That's cool, right?
I would do that.
Okay, I wasn't sure how you feel about it. It's launching in November. 6 nights of Caribbean fun designed for pups and their humans. It's not just, imagine it was just the dogs. The dog
like,
captain.
bye.
Yeah, it's dog running the casino table. So there's space for 250 lucky doggos. There's personalized pet butlers, private balcony relief zones, onboard grooming, splash stations, and themed costume contests.
See, okay, I love this because it's not just taking your dog on vacation and then there's no other dogs there. It's all dogs.
It's all dogs.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dog-themed shows as well, events with trainers, and lots of entertainment for humans too. There is the casinos, the buffets. It's not all for the dogs. There's stuff for humans too, so you will have fun as well. I just love this because I don't know if this happens to you. Anytime I go away on a trip, I feel that like dog parent guilt. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Coffee's home. And I know she's in good hands. I leave her with my mom or with a good friend. But I just feel so guilty. And by the end of the trip, I'm so ready to come home.
Yeah, we left him for the first time this year, like when I was off a couple weeks ago. And I was like, I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. So something like this, I would really look into this. I hope it becomes a regular thing and this catches on, like more dog-themed vacations with well thought out, because I would really like to take Coffee the Pooch.
Yeah, I
on
like this idea.
Yeah, there you go. If you've got a dog and you love them like we do and you're listening, check it out. World's first luxury dog cruise.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.